Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to do a video on liquid liner. We're going to teach you how to apply liquid liner. We're going to also show you a few tips and tricks of how to make it a little bit easier. The liquid liner that I'm using today is the Amaterasu Black 24-Hour Liquid Liner. It is so beautiful because it's so easy to use. The reason why is that it is a tiny little brush tip. If you're a beginner, this is a really good liner for you as well, just because you can really get in the inner corner of the eyes and make a really sharp tip. It's also a great liner if you are an expert because it is so pigmented. You only need to do like one thin layer and you're good to go. So before we get started, I wanted to mention that if you are a beginner, liquid liner does take practice. It is not something that comes the first time you do it. Something that I would really recommend is having a Q-tip or a really fine brush on hand and a micellar water. The reason why I recommend a micellar water is because it does not have an oil base in it. If you use an oil-based makeup remover to take off any mistakes that you make with your liner, it will take off the entire thing because the oil really spreads. If you use something like a micellar water, it just takes off where you need to fix without wrecking the rest of the liner. So we're first going to start off with the Amaterasu liquid liner. So I'm using the black one. It does come also in espresso. So my trick is to make sure that you pull your eye and you do one layer across the whole eye. So once you have that thin line, what you want to do is you want to look where you actually want the wing. So I want my wing to be right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tick. So see how I kind of have a tick? Now what I'm going to do is connect those dots. So I'm going to connect the end to the actual line. I'm going to fill in where there's no product. So as you can see, it's a full liner. I used a very dark black, but again, there is the brown, and it's just connecting the dots. You do have to use a different kind of wing for your shape of eye. So if you have more of a hooded eyelid, then you have to do a little bit smaller of a wing. If you have a bigger space and a bigger eyelid area like I do, you can do as big as a wing as you want. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna finish off my eyes with some mascara and a false lash, and I'll show you the end result. So this is the final look that we did today. It was super quick and very easy. If you guys have any questions about how to do liquid liner on your eyes or your eye shape, be sure to leave it in the comments and we'll definitely answer that for you. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you soon.